Hello everyone, Stop and Play here. Today we're going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars The Armor's Mandalorian Forge. This is the Target exclusive set that came out here recently, and this set features two exclusive minifigs as of right now, including the Armor and Paz Vizsla, otherwise known as the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. So without further ado, let's stop talking and start reviewing. Starting off with the packaging. As we can see here, it is a LEGO Star Wars set. We get a nice picture of LEGO Mando up here at the top. We get the set age, set number, set name, and the piece count. A nice shot of the LEGO set across the front with the armor cooking up a batch of Beskar armor. We also see the included minifigs down here at the bottom. At the top we get LEGO Star Wars, as well as actual size minifig picture of the armorer. Then on the right side we get LEGO Star Wars and LEGO Life. On the bottom, LEGO Star Wars, barcode, and recyclables. Left side, LEGO Star Wars with another picture of the LEGO set. Then on the back, we get LEGO Star Wars and more pictures of the LEGO set. We see that the Armor's Forge is actually detachable from the rest of the playset. We also have three close-up pictures to show some playability of this playset, including a stud of the Mando's armor as a hologram. The Forge is a movable piece. We also see the cabinet where some of the armor's tools is held. But that is it for the packaging. Next we have the included minifigs in this set, including the armor, Paz Vizsla, and the Mandalorian. Starting off with the armor first. As far as accessories go, she does come with two different tools. The clamp to hold the Beskar, as well as the hammer to mold the Beskar. Getting down to the actual minifig itself, she does have a helmet, and this is the same mold, if I'm not mistaken, as Gar Saxon that we saw this year as well. However, this one's printed to fit the armor. Underneath it is just a black Lego head. As far as torso printing, we get to see her armor, and that printing does continue to the back. She has leg printing as well, but no arm printing. That is it for the armor. Next we have Paz Vizsla, a relative to Pre-Vizsla from Star Wars The Clone Wars. His accessories include his jetpack and his Gatling gun. Now this Gatling gun does not have a hose to connect to his jetpack like we see in the TV show or other figures like Black Series. For his jetpack, it is just Lego built, but I think it gets the point across if you take a look at the show. As far as the actual minifig itself, we do get to see some nice printing on the helmet of some scuffs and scrapes. Underneath, he also has a black head. He also comes with this armor that we see on the Dark Trooper and Wrecker this year as well. But taking off the head and this armor, we get to see the torso printing underneath. That torso printing also continues to the back. However, this will be covered up due to the armor and the jetpack. His armor printing does continue down to his legs, even his feet. However, he does not have arm printing. But putting everything back on this figure, you have a nice heavy infantry Mandalorian built. You can also take his weapon here and store it onto his jetpack. However, with this figure having so much on its back, it will tend to fall over. But if you use some Lego studs to hold him up, everything will be fine. Moving on to the Mandalorian. As far as accessories go, there's nothing new. You have his pistol that you get, as well as his rifle. Nothing new for this figure. But getting down to the actual minifig itself, we get the same helmet mold that we've been getting, and he also has a black minifig underneath. This time, however, we actually get the Mandalorian's jetpack, and taking that jetpack off will allow you to see fully all the printing for this figure. But we get some nice armor printing on the torso. That printing does continue to the back. We get some nice leg printing on this figure, as well as arm printing everywhere there is Beskar on this figure. Which only makes sense since this is the armor set, so we want to see him fully decked out in Beskar. That is it for Beskar Armor Mando. Last but not least, we have the Armor's Forge itself. Now this build can detach in this little area right here, and the first part that we will review is the forge itself. Now with this section you can recreate some moments from the Mandalorian TV show, starting off with this little area right here, which is the table you see the Mandalorian and armor sit at, which you can recreate that scene with the armor sitting on one side and the Mandalorian on the other. Now this table, you can see the first Beskar ingot that we have displayed, and once you get that Beskar ingot, you can have the Mandalorian armor to put in this little basket here, which we have another Beskar ingot, and put it over the fire. That way she can melt it for the Mandalorian's armor. Now the forge section right here can move pretty far, almost all the way around. But we also get to see some nice stickers around the forge, as well as some clamps here in each corner to hold her tools. But that is it for this area of the Armor's Forge. The next area of this build includes the equipment along the walls. The first piece of equipment over here is an area where the armor can precisely heat up certain areas of the ingot and hammer them. We have a nice little console over here with a hologram of the Mandalorian's armor plan. A nice little detail to include. Now this cabinet here can actually be detached, and opening it up we get to see a sticker of the armor's tool that we see in the show. Now it would have been nice to actually get a Lego version of this, but I guess this is what this little built clamp here is for. If you close this back up, you can actually detach the top of this and pour out the crate's contents to reveal a blaster as well as 2 thermal detonators. Putting the containers back in their location. Moving along to the right side of this build, we actually have a broom over here in the corner that the armorer can use to clean up her messes when she creates new Mandalorian armor. And we actually have a piece of unprinted Mandalorian armor here in the corner. Now below this helmet we actually have a table here with what looks like a blade of some sort that she's trying to forge. I don't know if this is supposed to be something in the TV show that I might have missed, but if you know, let me know in the comments below. And finally we have a nice sticker of the skull that you see while the Mando is in the room. But looking on the back side of this build, all we see is some walls as well as the doorway that the Mandalorian enters, with another sticker of the skull that we see. That is it for the Armor's Forge. There you have it folks, the complete set of LEGO Star Wars The Armor's Mandalorian Forge. My final thoughts on this set is that for $30 this is a pretty good set. You're getting 2 exclusive minifigs including the armor and Paz Vizsla. You're also getting to recreate special moments from the Mandalorian TV show, such as the interaction between the Mandalorian and Paz Vizsla, as well as the entire sequence of the armor building Mando's armor. A couple of things that I think could have made this set better is that we actually got pre-Beskar armor Mando as well. That way you would be able to transform your pre-Beskar armor Mando to where he gets his Beskar armor. I also think they could have included some minifig utensils of the armor's clamps rather than just give them a Lego built clamp for her. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you like to have seen pre-Beskar armor Mando in this set? Do you like that it's a Target exclusive, or would you have liked to seen it released to all other retailers? And as always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That way you can help our channel to grow. And thanks for watching.